Welcome back, everybody. Back in the kitchen with Christine, the happy cookie lady, with one more treat that's perfect for any kind of party you're doing. Baby shower, wedding shower. You know, if you're just doing a party and you want something people to snack on, or I love the idea of having people go home with something.
Yeah,
you know,
a little favor, a little treat.
Yeah, I think it's just a nice idea. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It just shows that you care, and then they'll remember it when they're snacking on your little snack at home. So this is flavored popcorn, and we're doing pink because we did the boys earlier. We did the blue earlier, right?
Got to get the girls in here.
Yes, exactly. So, but you can flavor this or color it however you want. So let's start out with the popcorn here.
Okay, we've got 8 cups. I use air pop popcorn, but you could pop it in the kettle with the oil, but I just wouldn't use microwave. They have such a strong flavor, and you don't want really to have a buttery flavor with
this. So you want to do pop it on the stove or one of those air poppers, about 8 cups popped, and then we're laying it on, is this parchment or wax?
Parchment. You could use either parchment or wax.
Okay.
Because they're not going to be baking it again.
Okay.
So wax would be fine.
Now, we're using these color-coded discs that you have to normally get at like a cake decorating store or hobby store. You usually can't find them right at the grocery store.
Yeah, but a lot of even the big suppliers, the big box stores would have them by the cake stuff.
The nice thing is they melt really wonderful, and they come in lots of different colors, right?
Yeah, the colors are nice. It's nice and vibrant. I mean, it's a real bright pink, which I like.
So we're going to microwave melt these in the microwave, and that's the one thing. Normally, I don't like to melt chocolate in the microwave, but these discs are kind of made for that. So
we need
I'll
to add
keep
a
an eye
little
on
oil
them.
to it.
Okay, a little bit of oil. What kind of oil?
A teaspoon and a half of vegetable oil to that.
And why do that?
It thins it down a little bit because we're going to be drizzling it, and we want it thin.
Okay.
And I've already that's a half cup of those discs.
Okay.
And I already melted a half cup of the semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Okay.
With another teaspoon and a half of the oil.
Okay, so these
you see it makes it thinner because you can't thin this down with like milk or anything or water or anything.
Okay, so a little bit of just vegetable oil or canola oil?
Yeah, either of those.
Either of those.
You wouldn't want to use olive or anything like that.
Okay.
And we're going to take a half cup of pink M&Ms. Now you could do these any color. You could do blue. We could do green and gold.
For the Packers
Super
game.
Bowl or something.
Yeah. Hopefully Super Bowl. Yes.
I'm thinking ahead. So if you want to spread those, and I have a half cup of honey roasted peanuts.
Ooh, fun.
So we want to get it all nice and spread in there.
And if you don't like the nuts, you can leave it out.
Yeah, if you got somebody with allergies or something, you don't want to send anybody home.
I love honey roasted nuts, so.
They smell good, don't they? Okay, and then we're going to take the melted semi-sweet chocolate that I melted already. I'm dumping stuff all over the place here.
It's okay.
And we're going to drizzle it with a spoon as well as we can, as evenly as we can, all over everything. The chocolate is what's going to help the stuff all stick together and stick to it, because you're going to let this dry.
Now, we talked about making things ahead. How far in advance can you make those?
Well, you could probably make it a couple days, as long as you put it in an airtight container and, after it dries. You have to wait till the chocolate is one that takes the longer to dry.
And this, you can see how easily this melts.
Yeah, it melted really good. But see, that oil just gives it a little extra sheen, and it does thin it out nicely. So.
And it just takes a minute to kind of stir it together and get it all. So am I doing the same thing here?
You're going to drizzle it. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take a teaspoon of coarse sea salt and sprinkle it over it.
Ooh, so we got salty and
you got
sweet.
the salty, you got the sweet.
And that's the in thing, is that salty-sweet combination. Sea salt is so very in. It used to be real expensive, and you have to get it at specialty stores. Now you can get it right at the grocery store, and a little dab will do you. It really is
like I
nice.
say, a teaspoon for the whole batch. And what's nice is that it'll stick to the chocolate.
Okay, this smells divine. And then now it's real important to let this, oh, now you've got some sprinkles too. This is fun.
Which I dumped all over the counter, but I've got the little, whatever, if you've got some coarse colored sugar or whatever you've got, just sprinkle it for a little added
Okay, we're out of time, Christine, so let it dry.
Let it dry, then break it up in chunks.
And put it in a little bag or a bowl or a little...
They look cute in a little muffin cup.
Thanks, Christine. We'll put the recipe on our website. We'll be back.